Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome. My name is Funky D Regs, and today we're playing some more Doki Doki, a normal virtual novel. Visual novel, that's what I meant to say last video, and this video, by the way. But, yeah, so we're gonna go load and do this game. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. And Suki thinks cupcakes are better than cookies. Alright, so I remember where we are now. We are in a spot where we're talking to Sayori about her depression or her sadness, and then we get bulled on by Natsuki because she's a meanie. Alright, anyway, so Natsuki thinks cupcakes are better than cookies. I don't think they are, Sayori. I know they are. I think they're both really good, but I mean, cookies taste better to me. To you, Sayori, maybe I just have better taste. After all, I could be good at baking. How could I be good at baking if I don't have good taste? Natsuki? Sayori? Why are you getting so heated over this? They both look at me. She started it. I just wanted to explain. Alright, that's enough, both of you. This argument is really ridiculous. Yeah, over cookies and cupcakes. Two thing. One of you like cupcakes more, one of you likes cookies more. End of story. And which do you like more, Donovan? Again, both pairs of eyes land on me. Well, seeing how this is my... Wait, who likes cookies? Hold on, wait a second. Who likes cookies, Chief? Let's see. Who likes cookies again? I forgot. Cookies. I'll admit, I do prefer cookies over cupcakes. Yay! That means I'm right. All that proves is that I'm in company of two people with bad taste. Oh, okay. Well, it's not what I think matters. That's not the point, Natsuki. This argument is ridiculous in the first place. Just drop it, alright? Alright, sorry. Well, I'll drop it. Like the microphone. Bow! I'm gonna end my life after this video, by the way, just because I did that. But only because I know I'm right. And it's pointless convincing her. The two girls look at each other one last time. Natsuki's glare is lost on Sayori's cheerful grin. Monica walks into the room. Sorry I'm late, everyone. I swear, one of these days I'll have to get a watch or something. She takes a moment to gather herself, then continues. Okay, so does everyone notice anything unusual about the club today? We all exchange blank stares as we feign ignorance before turning back to Monica. No, actually, yeah. Sayori isn't dead. Something important, perhaps? Natsuki walks up smug. Yeah, you're always late. I don't think that's what she meant, Natsuki. Well, it is something important about the club. Monica lets out a deep sigh. Other than that, have you noticed anything that hasn't changed? Yeah, Sayori is not dead yet. Natsuki, apparently. Hey, that's not what she meant either, doofus. Alright, everyone, calm down, please. Oh, yeah, I was right. What I was getting at is that when I said everyone, that still only includes the 5 of us. So let's talk about the festival, shall we? Wow. The other 3 girls let out a collective groan. Even if I don't voice it, I feel the exact way. None of us really want to think about it. I know. It's kind of a touchy subject, but we need to talk about it if we're ever going to get things straightened out between all of us. You were all there, but does anyone need a refresher? The festival. It's a day that all of us would be all too happy to forget. At least that's what the look on Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri's faces tell me. But if Monica's insisting on bringing it back up, I guess we have no choice but to remember. What? It's Monday. It's time for the school festival. I've always enjoyed these, as they're essentially a day off from school. But I never got invited. Oh. I can't believe I had to read out a poem. I'm still not even that proud of the one I chose. All of a sudden, my mind jumps on Sayori, who hasn't come out. I was waiting outside for her to... Oh, God. Please don't... She cannot be dead, Chief. But it seems she overslept again. Anxious, I walk into her house once more. I still don't feel comfortable doing it, but I'm not. I don't want to look, bro. I'm actually kind of scared. Besides, it's what a boyfriend would do, right? I walk upstairs to her room. I set my book bag down outside the door. I begin to knock on her door. Yet, I'm still met with no response. Jeez, come on, Sayori. Are you dead or something? Wake up. I guess I can't do much else. I gently open the door. I see her asleep. I was scared. I see her turn over. Donovan? What's wrong? She lets out a huge yawn. Did she not dead, Chief? Did she forget what today is? I forgot that today was a day that she would actually, try to commit it. But, Okay. Did she forget what today is? I wanted to be mad at her, but instead I find myself stunned. She looks so cute. Hey, Sayori, it's time to get up, okay? We're going to be late for the festival. What? The festival? Donovan will be mad if I don't get up. She throws the covers off her, gets up, and opens her eyes to the best of her ability. Oh, Donovan, you're here already. I must have overslept. I'm gonna get taken down for that. It's okay, you still have time. I'll be waiting outside, okay? Outside, Donovan. Oh no, you'll be cold. Go downstairs. I'll be right out, okay? Confused by Sayori's request, but I obliged. It's not that big of a deal to wait for her inside the house. After a few minutes, I see Sayori come down the stairs. She walks over to the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Thanks for waking me up, Donovan. You really are always looking out for me. I still the lack of energy to be reprimanding. No problem, Sayori. Now, let's get going, shall we? As soon as I'm done with breakfast, you know how I get if I skip it. Fine. Better eat that breakfast, girl. We arrive at the festival and get to our step. We're about 15 minutes late, but we don't miss much. Of course, the first thing Sayori does is take a huge bite of one of Natsuki's cupcakes, and I grab one as well. Instead of the traditional swirl, the icing is shaped sort of like a closed book fitting of the theme. Wow, Natsuki, these are really good. Thanks. I just hope everyone else will enjoy them. It's impressive how the icing is done. Something like this must have taken a lot of time, effort, or both. Well, I've got a lot of practice with this kind of thing. It's really not that hard once you get to know it. Yuri and Monica come over, getting a taste, and they seem to enjoy it. They express their gratitude to Natsuki. I'm glad you guys enjoyed them. Just make sure there's enough for everyone else, alright? Oh, speaking of anyone else, is there someone who signed up to join the club yet? Nope, not so far. But the festival hasn't really picked up yet. In due time, I guess. Oh, that's right. We haven't read the poetry yet. Speaking of which, have you got your poem with you, Donovan? Oh yeah, it's in my book. I cut myself off. I realized by now the apparent emptiness behind me that I didn't bring my book bag with me. Great. I mean, I did. Well, that isn't very good. Anyone have a poem they can lend Donovan? He seems to have forgotten his. You know, the main event of the day and everything. Monica guilt trips me. She gonna take me for a guilt trip, Chief? Hey, I didn't do it on purpose. Sayori steps in my defense. Hey, don't be so mean to him. For the record, I forgot my poem too, so it really isn't just him. Sayori, that's nothing. That's not something you should be proud of. But I forgot. Well, you can't do that. Now, two of us won't be able to read anything. How will we attract newcomers now? Well, my reading wasn't going to attract anyone new anyway, so I really don't count. Sayori, did you leave it behind you just so you didn't have to read? What? No, why would I do that? I wouldn't lie. You are lying right now, Sayori. I am ashamed of you, Vice President. At this point, a crowd has gathered at the door, interested. They slowly enter the classroom. A couple of the smarter ones picked up cupcakes and they're pointing and laughing at us. Natsuki steps in. Hey, leave Sayori alone. I didn't want to read these dumb poems either. In fact, none of us did. It was only you who wanted this dumb idea. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I thought you were confident enough to read, but I guess not. I really haven't seen this side of Monica before. It seems rather angry, to say the least. Natsuki isn't having any of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Monica. I thought you listened to your club members when they voiced a concern, but I guess not. Some damn president you are. Natsuki, in case you weren't listening, there was no one asking for your opinion. You have no reason to give it. Chief, I'll ask... Bruh, I will do this. Well, here, I'll ask now. You better not. Natsuki, what's your opinion? I told you not to ask. Oh, I kid. I'm glad you asked, Sayori. In my opinion, Monica's being an awful president. Ah, glad to see that you're both wrong. Maybe that could change someday, but I doubt it. Guys? Quiet, Yuri! Yuri squeals softly back to me. I'm going to heaven. But God said, you eat on my beans, nibble. Nah, I can't. She, however, notices the crowd is even more scared. I turn to the other club members. Well, here goes nothing. Guys! You're making a mockery out of your own club. Stop your bickering. At once, they all quiet down. Natsuki opens her mouth to defend herself, but she takes one look at me and closes it. At this point, the crowd mostly dissipates. It's noticeable that still not one signature is on our sign-up sheet. This is what you've done. Oh, wait. Oh. So does everyone understand why this club still's the way it is? Yeah, because Sayori didn't kill herself. All three of the girls in question look down in disappointment. Monica does too. She was a part of the poem after all. She was part of the problem after all. Even if she doesn't care to admit it. She seems to be thinking a moment. And she speaks up. I'm sorry I snapped at you two, Donovan and Sayori. So, I really shouldn't have. In fact, I should have listened to you the first time around. And I'm sorry for yelling at you, Yuri. I'm a bit taken back. I didn't expect that one out of Monica. I guess there's a first time for everything. I guess that means I should also man up and take responsibility. Here goes. I suppose I have to apologize too. I did cause this after all. You know, I'm not bringing my thingy. Natsuki steps forward. Well, both of you need to stop being so hard on yourself. It's dumb. It's not either of your faults, so stop feeling so guilty about it. I'm the one. Through the rushing of her words and shakiness of her voice, it's clear Natsuki struggles to apologize. Sayori comes up and wraps her arms around Natsuki. I forgive you, Natsuki, and you too, Monica, and Donovan. And as you see, Yuri isn't did anything wrong. She had her poem with her. She was like, "I'm ready to read this shit, boy." She about to read that thing and say, "Oh, I got me a new boyfriend right there." Oh yeah, no, it's not that big a deal, as long as we're all still friends, right? Natsuki looks up. Yeah, the club might not have more members, but at least we have us. Yuri stops looking at the floor and begins to speak up. I like the club better this way. I know you wanted more members, Sayori and Monica, but I don't really. It's great to just be us, where we're all like each other just the way we are and we don't have any real drama. Besides, if there's 5 of us and sometimes we argue, imagine if there were more. Sayori thinks for a second. In an action I rarely see out of her. Well, I don't want to add more members if our current original members don't like that idea. I guess I agree with you guys. Monica takes a look at everyone processing this. She seems to connect this idea. I guess it's settled then. Besides, Monica, you don't need no one else to kill themselves over this freaking club anyway. No more members, huh? Okay, everyone. Are we sure the club is good as it is? Absolutely. I don't mind this. It's a great idea. It's great with just you guys. I wouldn't change this for anything. Alright, then the literature club stays how it is. Well, no poems this week. Take it as a show of good faith for me, I guess. Woo! Thanks, Monica. Aw, well, alright. Oh, good. No need to worry about that. Yuri looks at me. I smile. She returns and then we all leave the club. Me and Sayori leave together. Donovan, am I still coming over Sunday? I'd love to have you. She beams. I'm so ready for Sunday. About to smash, you know what I'm saying, Chief? Yeah, I'm lit, Chief. Yo, this is the song, Chief. It's the beginning of lunch period. I look at my locker when unbeknownst look to me, Sayori shows up behind it. Found any good books in there? I recoil at her voice, startled. I sigh. If you count math textbooks, sure. Why is she crying? But I sure don't. Fair point. What are you doing here anyway? Isn't your locker 2 hallways down? I don't need anything from it. I thought I might come down here and talk until the bell rings. I roll my eyes. Skipping class, Sayori? I'm ashamed. I say sarcastically. Lunch period isn't taken seriously by the teachers anyway. As long as you get back on campus before the next class, they couldn't care less. I'm not skipping. Lunch doesn't count. You're not actually thinking of going out, are you? She thinks about the idea for a moment. Maybe? Normal lunch is boring anyway. Well, we'll go with someone else. I'm not going to get in trouble with you. Oh, come on. That might be fun. Please? She uses those eyes. The ones every girl uses when she wants something. I will go with you. Fine. If we get in trouble, it's your fault. Yay! You're the best, Donovan. Yeah. So, what do we do now? Just leave? I don't know. I never actually done this before. I think that's it, though. I'll ponder this for a moment. So, where do you want to go? Oh, let's go exploring the woods behind the school. You're just full of bad ideas today, aren't you? Hey, what else would we do? I begrudgingly agree. We make our way to the woods within a minute, and before I know it, Sayori's almost out of view. I catch up with her. Wait! Are you not scared that there might be something here? A bear or a rabid animal or something? Sayori chuckles at my concern. Oh, come on, Donovan. Don't be so scared. You were never like this when we were kids. Hey, if being a wuss stops us from being killed, I'm glad to have changed. You're no fun now. It's alright, nothing will happen. With that, she walks off. Begrudgingly, I'll follow her. That's a big word. Used twice in a row. I have a teardrop coming out my eye because I'm happy Sayori saved her life. No, I'm happy that I saved Sayori's life. She not dying today, Chief, or the next video. I'm glad I did. As next I see her, she's falling on her back into a creek. Ow! Sayori, are you alright? No, help! I might drown. I contain the urge to laugh. She's barely halfway submerged. I pick her up. Sayori, you... Never mind. Thanks, Donovan, she says, shivering. Here, take this. I say, taking off my light jacket and handing it to her. It's not much, but it should help. As she takes it and puts it on, I remember every cheesy romance scene in every movie. Where the boyfriend takes off his jacket and gives it to his girlfriend on a cold winter night. Being in that position isn't as romantic as they portray it to be. Or at least that's what I think. Something changes about her expression when she puts on my jacket. Ah! I've never seen that face before, actually. You really are the best, Donovan. You're welcome. Now let's head back. If we hurry, we can make it to 4th period and not get in trouble. I say, checking my watch. And then next is math. At least it's a class we share. It's one we shared for 5 months, but for some reason her statement out of the obvious makes her look content about something. Why do you point that out? Because that way you can't tell anyone about what happened without knowing. Don't tell anyone, by the way. I never planned to, but she makes me promise anyway. I do so, and with that we head back. Even still, we're about 5 minutes late. We're inside the building when Natsuki sees us and laughs at Sayori. What happened to you? She asks after her laughter subsides. Sayori struggles for a second to make up an excuse. It's his fault. I'm a guy. Bruh. What? She says, pointing to me. Donovan made me wet. At this point, Natsuki can hardly contain herself. I know what I'm doing. At this point, Natsuki can hardly contain herself and laughs harder than the kid at the circus. Sayori, do you understand what that means? I whispered to her ear. She whispered back, what do you mean by that? I explained to her why Devil and Tandre got such a reaction out of Natsuki. Her face turns pink, only ruffled by Natsuki's hair. That's not what I meant. Yeah, sure it isn't. I tell you two to get a room if there was one without a teacher in it. Bye, lovey doveys. Sayori buries her face in her hair, buries her face in her hands, clearly embarrassed. I don't blame her. Even I get a bit red after hearing Natsuki's statement. We both head to our classes. Other than being late to fourth hour, I speed through the next few periods. When I get to 7th, I hear over the intercom I hear, Donovan, Sayori, please make your way to the main office at the end of the hour. Great. So 7th period ends. I go to the office to see Sayori sitting there waiting for the principal to show up. So your teacher told you to, huh? She nods. Great. At least we won't be alone. At least we won't be alone in detention. I'm amused she can still take solace in such a fact. She really does take joy in the little things. I sit in the chair next to her, and the waiting game ends when the principal shows up. Long story short, we both have detention as predicted. That's going to be fun, and as a bonus, we get to miss Literature Club. Thanks a lot, Sayori. You blamed it on me. Jeez. You're such a wonderful girlfriend. It's Sunday like any other. Sayori, as usual, walks right into my house. Hey, Donovan. She walks up to me and pokes me on the nose. I remember yesterday, one of my friends, she did that to me. I'm like, boy! I just wanted to scream. I was like, why my nose? Boop! What the freak was that? I booped you, silly? What does that mean? Well, this. She smiles and pokes my nose once more. I give up trying to understand her and direct both of us on the couch. Well, what do you want to do today? Oh, we can play cards. She pulls out a deck of Uno cards. No, I'm not saying it. It just says cards. She pulls out a deck of cards from her back pocket. Where did you get those? They were just sitting around in my room. I thought if we had nothing to do today, it might as well be this. What should we play? Go Fig! It's the only card game I know. Content with this choice, Sayori smiles and sits down on the floor, and I sit across from her. She deals the cards and we begin playing. Got any red cards? Sayori, you had to ask for a card of a specific type, like 1s or 3s. Oh, okay. Got any 1s or 3s? My hand makes sort of. My hand and wait, I can't do this. My hand makes sudden and unexpected contact with my face. Sayori, ask for one card type at a time, and it has to be that card you have. So sorry, I just never played this before. Instantly, I feel bad for Sayori. It should have clicked for me that she never played this. Right now, all I've been doing is getting angry with her for something that's not her fault. I forgive her, Chief. Sorry for being so rude. Should have realized you haven't played it. Oh, it's alright. We could do something else. Here, let's watch TV. I don't disagree. Instead of getting up to reach for the remote, Sayori moves to the couch and when I return to sit there myself. So, what do you want to watch? I don't know, Donovan. It's up to you. Your TV, your pick, right? Wait, DVD is showing. Want to watch that? So I switched to the channel, then got up to turn off the lights and close the blinds. A little bit into the movie, Sayori begins to object. A horror movie? Donovan, those scare me a lot. She begins to recoil. It's here that I realize that I should probably comfort her somehow. Sayori, if you're that scared, then come here. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the TV. I outstretch my arms to the side of myself, realizing how dumb my idea and what I just said sounded. To my shock, Sayori embraces them and hugs me like I'm the last man on earth. Hey, careful, Donovan. What's up? Thank you. I really am scared. I'm kind of glad that you do this with me. Sayori, you get scared over every little thing. But you're welcome. I enjoy cuddling like this. I really like it too. And wait, who said that? Who said that, Chief? I love cuddling. No, I'm just gonna say it, Chief. I love cuddling like this. I really like it too. Wait, what else did she say? And not every little thing, meanie. Me and Sayori take one last look at each other and go back to it. For after a while, the movie ends and we both get up. Sayori's ready to leave. That was really scary, but it wasn't that bad with you. I'm glad I came over every Sunday. So am I, Sayori. You're the best, you know that? You too. Boop. She pokes me on the nose once more and smiles to herself. Hey, knock it off. But you're so cute when I boop your nose. Boop! You're weird, Sayori. Well, thanks for playing cards and watching TV with me, Donovan. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Sure thing. Later, Sayori. There, things are back to normal. We say our goodbyes and Sayori leaves. I noticed that even now I still can't tell her I love her. I like the confidence even after all this time. That sucks. At least she doesn't seem to mind. Tell me that is the end of the thing right there. No. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here though, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a share, leave a dislike. My name is Funky D Rays. If you guys want more of this, go ahead and comment saying, Funky, upload more before I boop your nose. And I'm gonna be like, oh, not my nose. Anything but my nose, Chief. I love my nose. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace the freak out, brothers and sisters. If I can find my button. There we go.